all they do is just upload photos. This is the area that I've got to work with. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this. So today I kind of thought that I would do a little bit of a different video, just because I've been doing a lot of what I eat in a day videos recently, which is obviously the kind of main thing that I film on my channel. But I do also get a lot of questions about like my job. Like, I just kind of thought that I would create a little vlog which sort of shows you what I get up to in a day, just to kind of almost, I don't know, I get the feeling that content creators or influencers or whatever you want to call them get a little bit of a bad press, because it seems as if all they do is just upload photos, all they do is this and blah blah blah. But I just kind of thought that, why don't I just give you a little insight into one of my days and what I get up to in a day, and it maybe might change your perception on how things work as like a content creator. This morning I've got up and I've started filming, so I guess we'll crack straight onto the video. The first thing that I do in the morning obviously is get up and have my breakfast. If you do enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified for when I do upload, then hit the bell as well. So without further ado, let's crack onto this video, and let me know in the comments if this is kind of what you expected, because I know that before I got into this job, I used to think a lot of what other people think about content creators and think that they don't do very much for what they earn. But yeah, it has been a massive eye-opener for me as to how much actually goes into a day. So don't get me wrong, every single day is different, and I think that that's what I kind of love about the job. But yeah, so this is just a little snippet into my life. Right, so that is the very first job of the day done. Video is edited and is now currently uploading. So I am going to be going now, because I've just got a job come in, which is content creation for a well-known brand. So some of them, not everything that goes up on my Instagram or YouTube or whatever, that isn't just like the brands that I work with. Sometimes they do something which is called a content only campaign, where essentially I create content for them, they use it, but it doesn't go on my social media. So it's literally basically I'm doing a photography role where I'm cooking food. 9 times out of 10 it'll be food. So I'll be cooking food. Sometimes it'll be up to me what I make. Sometimes they set like, we want this. I then go and cook it, display it, take photos of it, send it back to them, and they use it for their advertising purposes. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I have got quite a lot doing today for one brand. I think there's something like 4 or 5 meals going on, so I think it is going to be quite a long afternoon. And for anything like this, I usually go to my mum and dad's house, but I'm going to go there first and write a list of the food that I need to get, and then we'll get cracking with that. Have you got mayonnaise or not?
Yes.
I've got mustard at home. Mustard.
We've got some grainy mustard.
Is that whole grain mustard?
And we've got some
Dijon
mustard.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not much in that.
That might be fine. It's just for a meal. Chinese 5 spice?
No.
No. You've got lemon juice?
Yes.
Lemon zest?
No.
So I need to just buy a lemon, don't I? 1,250 grams of chips.
It's got 462, so
yeah,
so it's 450 grams at the top.
Right, so I've made a list now of things that I need. Some of it I am going to go back home for, because I do have some of the ingredients. Probably should have made the list at home, but didn't for whatever reason. My mum is coming shopping with me, just for company. So I'm going to go home, get the stuff that I already have. Then I think we're gonna go to Tesco's and get the rest. And then one thing I do need to do is I've got an absolute mess on the back seat of my car today. And I just need to sort it out. Sometimes when I just have things in the car, I don't, for some reason, get rid of it. I just sling it in the back. Bad habit, but never mind.
just to say what is up. It's been a long time, and I've been thinking, give you a call to shoot the shit and fill you in.
So my mum's just putting the trolley away. Basically there's two items that are vital to this that Tesco's were out of stock in, so we need to go back to, we need to go to Asda now, shop number 2, to get the rest of the ingredients. There's literally 2 things and then that is it, and then I'll be able to start making things.
Smoking cigarillos, waiting on a vision of what our life would be like if we were dreaming and together we were wishing.
Okay, I'm at my mum and dad's now. So the reason why I do actually film here is because, or like take photos here, is because the room is a lot nicer. It's a lot like brighter, a lot like, I just like sort of like the white countertops. And it's just like a nicer background, nicer sort of like aesthetic. But I'll just show you everything that I've brought with us. My mum and dad are doing work out in the garden, so that's what that bagging is. But yeah, so I brought a few things with me as well for the process of filming. So I've got like loads of different types of dishes. So I've got 2 different plates. One's got like a little dip in it, one's like a regular one. I've got a bowl. I brought like a square shaped dish, or a rectangle, that's not a square. A little sort of ramekin, and then I've got my Tupperware for taking the stuff home. These are some of the ingredients that I've got. This is my ring light that I use, so this kind of like goes up like that, and then it provides extra light if I need it. And then in my bag, I've just brought my laptop chargers in there, which I've got my laptop on there. And that is currently uploading a video. I've got the ingredients on my iPad and the recipe that the company wants me to follow. So the first one that I'm doing is gammon egg and chips, which is probably something that I would, you know, might have for lunch. But yeah, so first things first, I need to set up the oven, get the make sure I've got all the ingredients out and ready. We'll start with the first one. As well, some of these dishes and things that I've got, yes, they've all come from my house, but sometimes I buy them specifically for certain shoots. So like, if, for example, this one I don't think I had before. There was like one specific campaign was for, I can't even remember what it was, but I wanted it in a dish like this, so I had to go out and buy one specifically for that. So my house is like full of dishes and different shaped things so that like things look better. But yeah, like I say, so this is the area that I've got to work with. So obviously the kitchen, the oven's there, we've got the hob and like a workspace and things, and this is usually where I shoot kind of the photographs. But yeah, it's just like a bigger space and better lighting, so hopefully we'll get the best quality photograph for the brand that I'm working for. So on to meal number 1. Not to give it away too much, but let me know in the comments what brand do you think I'm working with. I've got chips coming out my ears.
Only took one look and I was falling. I knew it from the moment that I saw. Ocean eyes so deep that I could fall in. I didn't care about all of your flaws, and I dream about you from time to time. Then wake up thinking that you're still mine. I look across and expect to see your face, to remember you're 1,000 miles away. I've drifted out to sea. All the nights we danced away till morning. I miss the days that it was you and me, and I dream about you from time to time.
Okay, so there is the first meal. So basically the aim of this now, as you might have seen before, I was like dabbing the egg because I had a little bit of excess oil on it that we don't want in the photo. the chips. We've had some rejected chips that maybe stuck to the pan, but we just want them looking as best as they can because that is the main focus of the campaign, which is obviously the chips. So now I've got my ring light there, and I'm going to start taking photos of this.
Then wake up thinking that you're still mine.
The chunky ones. So, yeah, I'll just one here.
I don't wanna waste no time. We're living two different lives. Our love was so unkind. I don't wanna waste no time on someone that ain't even mine. So if you don't mind, can you come over tonight? It's fine, it's fine. I just need a little something from you. Don't wanna love up on you no more. I just wanna.
And this is meal number 2 now complete. We've all had a little taste of it. Really nice. This one I can actually box up and freeze. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. And then I'm just going to pause quickly because I've got a meeting on, and then I'll be carrying on with the rest of it.
Wanna touch up on you. Feel that shit I used to.
Okay, so this next one's got quite a lot of ingredients. We're doing a jacket potato, but we're doing like a vegan, hang on, what is it called? Jacket potato filling. So this is a plant-based, like tuna mayo jacket potato filling. So that is what we're going to be making. Yeah, so for that we've got like chickpeas. I think the chickpeas with the not the salt, chickpeas with this vegan mayo is going to be like the tuna mayo, and then I think the rest is just going to be like a side salad. So on to meal number 3. just left my mum and dad's house now. Job done. It literally, these things can take sometimes just a few hours, sometimes they literally take me a few days to complete. So yeah, that one is done. Cha-ching. All depends on the deadline really that the brand sets, but yeah, luckily I've got quite a long deadline on this one, so I need to go home and edit the photos now, just so that it just looks as best as it possibly can. I don't generally do too much to them, just kind of enhance some of the colours, you know, make it just look a bit nicer. So yeah, that is what I'm off to go and do now. So I'll see you at home. I am back home now. It is currently, what time is it? 5:37, and I've literally left because I booked to go to Skinny Pigs tonight at 6:30, which means I need to get changed and get ready, etc. I also need to sort out the stuff in my car before I go. So yeah, it has been a day. It has been a day. 3 different shops it took us to go and get all them items, and then obviously just the time it takes to make a meal, never mind 5, plus setting it up as if, you know, it's just come out of a restaurant, and then take photographs of it and then send it off for approval, and then the potential that it could come back and for them to say like, no, this isn't what we wanted. I've just realised I haven't actually opened my blinds in my bedroom today. Where are we? There we go. So yeah, so that is basically what that is. What I've got to do now is I'm going to Skinny Pig. The fun doesn't stop there, because then I need to film, excuse my bed, this is all clean washing, by the way, that I've literally just flung onto my bed just because I need to put it away and I can't be bothered. I need to obviously clear that up. I've then obviously got to make my tea, vlog, like on top of obviously showing you what I do off camera. I've still got the on camera stuff to do as well, so yeah. Loving life for that. Obviously today I had my lunch at my mum and dad's, because I mean, when you're making all that food, I'm not exactly gonna just like not eat it, so because that would be such a waste. The rest of it will be going in the freezer or distributed throughout the family. I don't like to waste food when it comes to these things. If you're working with food quite a lot, then like sometimes it can be, yeah, you just don't want to waste it, so yeah. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to go and get ready for Skinny Pigs. Apologies for my fake tan, by the way. I did go out of the weekend and it is not matching. But anyway, yes, going to get changed for Skinny Pigs, and then I will catch up with you again when I get home. Hello, it is now about 9 o'clock. I have had my tea. Now I'm just going to spend the next sort of half hour to an hour basically just replying to comments, whether it be on YouTube or on Instagram or something like that. Yeah, so I just kind of think that like you guys have taken time out of your day or time out of your evenings to make a comment on one of my videos, or whether it be on Instagram, and I just think it would be kind of rude of me not to reply to that or at least acknowledge it. So yeah, I do read every single comment, obviously. So yeah, I'm just going to sit and reply to some of them. So after I've done that, I know I should probably be heading up to bed fairly soon, but sometimes I like to just have a little scroll through Instagram, have a little look on LinkedIn, and I kind of like have a look for companies that I think that I would like to work with, because a lot of like brand partnerships and things that you get on Instagram, etc., usually either they will approach me or I will have to approach them. So I'm starting to kind of like branch out and approach companies now, in the hope that I can work with them. So I might just sit and do a little bit of research on the company, see if they're kind of like, products or like their company kind of fits in line with something that I'm interested in, or something that I would like to work with them with. I just think that like the things that I do promote on my Instagram, etc., is always things that I would use myself, because I do sometimes get like messages from brands asking to work with them, and they just don't kind of fit with the things that I would actually use in my day-to-day life. So like I don't agree with these influencers who promote like diet pills and like waist trainers and stuff like that. And I've had companies approach me, there was one particular approached me saying that they wanted to send me a free waist trainer and promote that for them, and I just kind of turned it down because I thought, well, I don't use one anyway, I don't really like them, so why would I recommend something to someone that I don't use myself? So yeah, there's that. So anyway, I'm gonna have a little look through them, and yeah, that would probably sum the day up. I think that's pretty much all I would do today. Obviously, like I say, like day-to-day activities for what I do, it does vary. Like sometimes the product photo shoots and things like I did this afternoon like don't take that long, because sometimes it'll only be like 1 or 2 that I do. Some days I don't have any at all, and I spend more time kind of like responding to YouTube comments. It is kind of like just like balancing out what I'm doing day to day. But I hope that this has kind of given you a little bit of an insight in what I get up to day in, day out, because I think I get the feeling that like people think that YouTubers and influencers and content creators just kind of sit about all day and just kind of film what they're doing, and it's like an easy job, when in fact it's probably the most demanding job I've ever had, and the only job where I've had to have my own willpower, because I am self-employed, and if I don't get up and do it, no one else is going to do it for me. So yeah, I kind of hope that that's given you a little bit of an insight, and that you did kind of enjoy watching. It's been really fun to make this kind of video. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to know about my job. Just leave it in the comments, and I will maybe make a part 2 of it if there's anything in particular which I think would be interesting to. Yeah, but this is where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, go hit the subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified for when I do upload, then hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.